Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Deep Dive series where we're going through every character in the Nexus and showing you exactly how to play them. We have landed on a very special character to me. This is Anub'arak. He was added to the game in 2014 and since then he's been one of my very favorite tanks to play in just about any scenario. Back before the current Storm League version where you go all the way up to Grandmaster, there used to just be ranks 50 through 1. And this is the character that I was playing, pushing for rank 1 way back in the early years of the Nexus. Anub'arak is still sitting pretty good with a 52% win rate, and over the course of the next few days, I'm going to show you a variety of ways to play this character. We are starting off with the most iconic one, though. This is the Beetle build for Anub'arak. It is extremely fun, extremely reliable. You get a bunch of damage for just doing basically what you'd be doing already. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, hit that like button for us, and we'll be back with more Heroes of the Storm very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Tomb of the Spider Queen today, and we're going to be showing off Beetle build for Anub'arak in level 1, Legion of Beetles. Beetles have 30 spell armor and automatically pop out of my butt every 12 seconds. The friendly team today, Anub'arak, Anduin, Nazebo, Rexar, and Orphea versus Arthas, Whitemane, Yrel, Lunara, and isn't Falstad dead? They got a pretty scary team. It might be kind of hard to reach the backline, but we also have a phenomenal cocoon target in this game. If we can remove Whitemane from the game, she won't be able to heal. Have we found the solution to Whitemane supremacy? I think we may have. Trying to auto-attack the Wisp so it cannot see us. We do not need regen globes in this game. All we need is beetles. One of the most reliable way to spawn beetles for any build with Anub'arak is just simply press your W ability. We can pop these things out all of the time. I'm going to burrow away onto the Yrel there just to try to cause some disruption, but this enemy team's front line is very, very imposing, and we're already outnumbered. Keep in mind, we are already soaking to get ahead on what really matters here. Let's come in right behind Arthas, hit him with a nice Q, and then see if I can body block him a little bit as he's walking away. Take his globes away from him too, if I can. Now, speaking of being body blocked, I can't actually move at all. He is slowing the shit out of me. So that might be difficult to do to him. Lunara, in. The problem with Anub'arak is when you use your E, you are very, very, very committed to the team fight from that point forward. You can either use it to engage or to disengage. But using it to jump on top of Falstad like that could have been a death sentence for me. Nice kill by the friendly team, picking up Falstad. I'm going in on Lunara now, getting behind her as well, so she has to walk around us. Our Orphea not quite able to secure that kill, but she's doing phenomenal damage. Whitemane completely out of mana, aside from what she had there to summon. Whitemane! Oh god, she lived with a sliver, dude. Lived with a sliver. I probably could have gone in. Falstad re-emerging from the skies. We are going to try to CC him to the best of our ability. We caught the barrel roll. I know that pain. I bitch and moan about it. It sucks doing that to other Falstads too. But we caught the barrel roll and he was CC'd to another very early grave. Now, I do not need these regen globes for today's build. We didn't go for Regen Master at level 1, but it is important that we clear these lanes really fast. One of the great tools in our kit for lane clear as well as just poking enemies and CCing them is Bed of Barbs. So it's going to give us a dot whenever we hit an enemy with our Q. I believe it also increases the slow. We'll go ahead and just hard disengage from that. Oh, it just knocks him up normally, so it gives it a 25% slow as well. I use this not only for team fighting. This is one of the main sources of wave clear on Anub'arak that I have found as well. So when a lane is walking towards us, you know, when they're in these straight lines, if you can just put a Q down so it hits the whole wave, you're basically halfway there to killing the entire wave from just pressing your Q once. Very, very satisfying. I'm going to let Arthas push up there a little bit and see if I can engage onto Falstad again. The Bed of Barbs does miss, unfortunately. Whitemane a little too far forward there. I assume Arthas is going to rotate in on us now, and I want to stop that rotation. Nazebo's going in for some big stacks, and we will just cover him so he can get him. I am not gonna lie, I saw small critters moving for Arthas, and I thought it was Nazebo spiders. It was my beetles. I probably didn't need to CC him there. I just wanted to keep him in spider range. Friendly team walking right on by, heading for Arthas. We're going to CC the enemy team's Falstad, try to catch him on the corner. He does still have his barrel roll if he needs it. All of my damage was shut down by the enemy team's white mane. We're going to pop another W to get a beetle moving around. Kind of wanted that globe. He's diving so far. Punish that, dude. Punish that. I don't know how my E missed there, dude. What? I have Sip to the right. Let me grab it. Rexar continuing to soak bottom. Both teams are going to hit level 7 at about the same time. We just saw White Mane rotating real hard here. I'm going to split her off from her tank. At least for a moment. I see some butts in lane. I want these globes. I'm trying not to clear the lane. I'm trying to let Nazebo get the majority of it. Barrel roll has been used, so I could go in and be relatively aggressive there. Is he W build? He sure is. Big damage chasing after Orphea here. I think I split most of it off. We'll intercept, but that was a great cleanse, giving him more ability to push forward. White Mane's able to keep him alive, but not forever, as Orphea secures the kill on to Falstad. White Mane dumped her entire mana bar into that as well. If she's not careful, we're going to re-engage real hard on her too. We've shown it off in a couple Anub'arak videos so far, but the Beetle build for Anub'arak with the tower changes, like any build for Anub'arak can do it, but the Beetle build in particular for Anub'arak is able to delay tower aggression for so fucking long now. Everyone was talking about how Zagara is oppressive. Bro, every 6 seconds, for basically free, I spawn another thing that tanks the tower for 3 seconds. And we're only talking about using my W ability here. I have other abilities we can weave in here too, and passive beetle spawning that can just keep this shit occupied forever. I think the split push Anub'arak might be alive and well. I'm not even kidding. It's not even a joke. I can't believe it's not a joke. I really can't. Like, what the actual fuck? So we took that building down as the enemy team was fighting in every direction around us. Look at that. Easy to do. We're then going to move in on this bottom one as well. And if Arthas wants to stay here, he will find that his building is not going to protect him. However, the enemy team is rotating in pretty aggressively here. Great route onto Falstad. Keeps him CC'd right next to the spider. I'm about to take White Mane bait, dude. I almost took the White Mane bait. I almost went in. Glad I didn't. Oh, that would have been bad. Level 10 is almost here for both teams. They are on the cusp of it just before we are, so let's chill for a second. Now we're going to grab Cocoon and get ready to use it on White Mane over and over and over and over and over again. I can't wait, personally. Let's see if we can get in here and derail Urel from doing anything. Syndragosa has been used on us already. White Mane goes into the webs, and no one around her will get any heals. Oh my god, she did... No one died! Following up Falstad with the Q as well. Both of these guys hit really hard. There we go! That's the explosion I need to see. Now let's see if we can body block Arthas here. It's going to be a little hard because he's slowing me down at the same time. But the bed of barbs is out, and it hits. Nice. Double takedown there as well. I'm completely out of mana, unfortunately. So we're going to need to head back. Meanwhile, the enemy team did grab an objective. It is moving around the map right now. Nazebo's dealing with top, no problem. I have to go back to the base, unfortunately. But we will be re-emerging for the defense soon. Anub'arak's starting to feel more like Tyrael to me. Tyrael got a big buff and his sustain went up quite a lot. Like what he's able to actually do to keep himself alive went up quite a lot, but his mana cost for doing it is still crazy high. I feel like I've been running out of mana quite a lot in these Beetle builds, but the sustain I get is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. I wonder how Beetle build would play with regen at level 1. You just don't get that extra buddy all the time. Sustain might feel pretty good, dude. There's a big fight happening bottom. I'm going to try to turn in, and hopefully no one gets taken down too hard. Orphea ult trying to go out onto the enemy team's Lunara in desperation. I would have done the same thing. We have a very easy opportunity to just take this building, so that's exactly what I'm going to do with the help of... Oh, wow, yeah, we're definitely taking this building. Our minions are inspired. Yarel is on the way up to us. She's too late, though. We could take Yarel. She backed up. That was the right thing to do. Friendly team does have a 2-level lead at the moment. So we're going to beta barbs the back line and then grab Burning Beetles. Burning Beetles makes myself and each of my little minions radiate damage around them. This is one of the biggest damage spikes for Anub'arak, no matter the build that he's doing. And it's also phenomenal for our wave clear. Helps out a ton with actually pressuring waves to move in the direction we want. Holy shit. You good, bud? I don't think I'm good. Oh, God. That was even with Whitemane in the cocoon. Luckily for us, our Orphea moves in and finishes off Whitemane. A beautiful root keeps Arthas in. The ult for Orphea as well. Phenomenal teamwork from the friendly team. Moving in from behind it. I tried to de-escalate that situation. Fucking Nazebo and I were just going for a nice casual walk together, and then 4 members of the enemy team appeared in the shroud. That is a scary, scary situation. Friendly team trying to go for a turn-in. We don't need too much more to make it happen. It looks like Orphea does deposit into the bucket. We are respawning with 30 seconds left on our ultimate ability, and I want to use it. Specifically to remove Orphea from this game. We see 2 members of the enemy team up top, so we do have the numbers advantage here. If we can move in, it would be meaningful right now. Whitemane isolated, potentially. They are rotating now. Yeah, they're above us now. Almost got him. That's Syndragosa to the back line. Trying to CC Lunara here. Landed. Whitemane in the cocoon. Got it. I'm saving Q for Whitemane. Q out now. It was early. Still worked out. She's going to want to jump away. Let's see if we can stop it. I don't think I can. My health is getting low. I'm just spamming out my W as often as I can. Arthas died to the left. I thought it was Beta Barbs that hit him, but Orphea got credit. Now we are in a position where we can continue to push here as long as we want, because we are making minion after minion after minion after minion to reinforce the push. Good, good, good. Onto fucking Lunara, come on! Almost. Meanwhile, our other lanes are pushing beautifully. We're going to grab Beetle Juiced. Every 4 auto attacks gives us a Beetle. Those auto attacks don't need to be on heroes. So our means of moving in and actually just claiming buildings, claiming territory has become even easier to do than before. I'm going to claim that for the home team. I saw Whitemane split up top. I'm just going to make sure she stays split and doesn't actually help out Falstad. We even have Lunara's attention on us here. My main driving force for being alive is killing this building now, and we're going to spawn some beetles here to make that happen as well. I see something on the map that I like, and I want to help out with it, so let's go help out with it. The enemy team does basically have enough to turn in. We're going to assume they have enough very, very soon. Let's go ahead and jump in here and help out if we can. Double beetle spawning right away. Love to see that. Unfortunately, deleted right away. I don't enjoy seeing that as much. All of the tier 2 and tier 1 defensive structures for the enemy team are dead, lying in rubble on the ground. If we can get any push going for the friendly team, it would be a very strong one. Zebo potentially overextended there, but we do see everyone on the enemy team up here in the top lane at the moment. Honestly, I think I just start hitting their core. Just get some beetles in here, dude. Just get some beetles in here. What could go wrong? And then the core is hitting that. It's not hitting boss. We already have Gargantuan down as well. Mighty Gus didn't connect. Wait a minute. Hey, bud. Hey, bud, watch out. And that's going to be GG.
conquer in the Master's name. MVP.
Talents we went for in today's video. Legion of Beetles into bed of barbs, leeching scarabs into cocoon, burning beetles into Beetlejuiced, and at level 20, I would have rounded that out with a good old-fashioned rewind. With the changes to tower priority, being able to just spawn beetles in the first place is extremely strong. Being able to double up on all of your CC on top of that as well, while making even more beetles, is just going to be even stronger. So our level 20 build fully completed would have looked...
Choose a talent.
would have looked like this. And then just look at what we can get away with. This is normal cooldowns, okay? That's disgusting. That's so fun. Now, Rewind does have a 1-minute cooldown. How you're supposed to use it is doubling up your CC like this. You CC, go back in, rewind, do it again. But hey, why not both? That's going to do it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deep dive for Anub'arak. Unless I'm mistaken, there will be more to come. The best way you can find more of our series is using the playlist down in the video description. We're going through every character in the Nexus and showing you a variety of ways to play them. Oh, man. I actually recorded this one last, so this is the end of my day, even though this one went out first. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the series. If you have any more builds you want me to check out, make sure you leave those down in the comments. But I will see you all again very soon. Look at all those beetles. Oh, yeah, that's good shit.